Hey there folks, Santee at the Arizona Ghostwriters here, making a knife sheath, making a movie, making it to the set without dropping anything. Let's give it a shot. This week was a busy one. I was working at Old Tucson and also being in a movie filming at Old Tucson. I'd like to say it is a delicate balance, but really it's more of a costume change. No, literally. One day I just put on a different shirt. So, in the interest of keeping it simple, this week we're making a rawhide knife sheath. I recently acquired this Bowie knife forged from a railroad spike. I thought it might go great with a bandito character. I've never made a knife sheath out of rawhide, but let's get started. Hey.
Hey, good morning. How we doing?
How you doing? What you eating?
Well, I got this nice, tasty bacon and cheese and potato egg burrito here.
Very nice.
We're down here at Old Tucson filming a movie called Last Dollar.
Last dollar?
Last Dollar, yeah.
Oh,
Wait.
I'm supposed to be on set for something called the first dollar.
Yeah, I thought that's I made a mistake there. Yeah.
Is it the first dollar? Or
I think it's the first dollar. Yeah.
Which dollar is it? We don't know.
I don't know if it's the middle dollar.
Could be the middle dollar.
It could be the middle dollar. I'm not sure.
Is it the middle dollar? What do you think? Do you know? Is there even a dollar? Does anybody know if there's even a dollar? It could be anything. A peso?
A peso, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm not sure.
Rawhide sheaths were very common during the fur trade era, and examples from the late 1800s also surface. The hardness of the untanned leather made it easy to get your knife in and out. The Native American culture was fond of the material and used it for repairs and decorations as well. Frequently, you will find painted sheaths with or without fringe and beading. This one is going to be utilitarian, something a bad guy would have thrown together to protect his knife. Rawhide can be found in leather stores, but if you don't want to go to that expense, then pick up some rolled dog chews at a grocery store. This pack cost me a few bucks, and it even gave me some color variety. Start by choosing a piece that looks to be the right size for a folded over sheath and soak it in water for a few hours. Once pliable, figure out your desired placement of the knife and trace a rough outline about 3/4 inches away from the blade. Once trimmed, mold the folded over sheath to the knife, putting a hard crease on that fold. At this point you can decide whether or not you want to put in a welt to keep the stitches pristine. However, my bandito doesn't need no stinking welt. It's not going to matter anyway because for performance purposes the blade won't be sharp. While it's still moldable, punch holes for stitches. Now I'm going to use leather lace, but you can use strips of rawhide, linen thread, or the hair of your enemies.
Oh no you didn't.
Yeah, I did, and I apologize. Now, I found that this just wanted to curl up like the dog bone that it aspires to be. While drying, I put tacks through the holes to keep them lined up, then weighted the rawhide to conform to the knife. Once it got a bit drier, I put on the belt loop with just a snap rivet, which I bet I'll regret later. However, I have limited time for this project, and for a first endeavor, it will do the job.
I got all the time in the world. I'm ready for a drink.
Hey fellas, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Tell me your name again.
Bob.
And
Hey, this is Travis.
Travis, all right.
We'll do it this way.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, here we are in our holding cell. Yeah.
Boy, here we are.
And it's a saloon. That's kind of neat.
Yeah. You know, if I was going to get stuck in a place, this would be it.
I agree.
Saloon would be good.
Let's go find the whiskey.
All right.
Sewing with lace is easy, and I came back through the other direction to add strength to the seam.
Pew pew!
I also decided it needed a little of Santee's magic walnut hull dye to darken it a shade and bring out some of those details.
And then everything went bad.
Yeah, it came out way too dark, and I'm not happy with the way the stitching looks. Let's make another. On this one I went with rivets. Yeah, that's much better. Now, we just let it dry in the sun and voila! Instant knife sheath. See? Not hard at all, and you don't need many tools. I encourage you all to be creative and enjoy the process. Well, look what I found on set. What are you doing, Eddie?
Hey, howdy Santee. How you doing?
Good, good. What are you doing so far?
I just Doing the same as you.
Walking around, looking pretty,
Yep, that's it.
making this stuff look good.
Yep.
Morning. How are
Good
you?
morning. Pretty good.
Yeah. So you got a man bun going on in there? Is that what's
Yep,
happening?
sure do.
Yeah. It's inside the hat.
Yep.
So, are you all dressed up for a party or courtroom scene or
I was told
Funeral?
courtroom scene,
courtroom scene? Right.
which may precede a funeral.
I'm sure you've been in the courtroom before.
Yes,
Which side of the table?
both.
Both. Okay. And how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're just waking up, huh?
Yep.
Oh boy.
No sleep.
No sleep?
Yep.
Well, you can do that when you're 15, 16, 17, 18,
Yeah, almost 20.
almost 20.
Yep.
Where have the years gone? Hey, you.
Hey, what? What
Glenn
the hell you
Gold.
want?
Aren't you Glenn Gold?
I don't know, Emma.
I think you are. Weren't you famous for East of Heaven, West of Hell, South of Purgatory?
If you say so.
Even had him up. If he ain't got no money, I want his food. Can I have his gun belt or his gun? And I want cartridges in it too.
How are you?
I'm doing just fine.
Yeah? Yeah? Are you finer than frog hair?
Just almost.
Almost?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. All right. Well, I'll catch you later, all right?
Finer than teeth on a chicken.
Finer than teeth on a chicken?
Yeah.
There are no teeth on a chicken.
Yeah, you find one every once in a while.
Well, folks, that's it for another episode. Thanks for watching. Hey, don't forget about Patreon for $3 a month. This week we're showing you some behind the scenes of being on set. Should be kind of fun. All right, as always, please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on down the trail. Hey there, folks. A&T appears on the Ghost Riders here. Making a movie, making a knife sheath, making it to stage 2, I suppose.